Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another Thrones of Britannia siege battle for you today, and this is the Siege of Reading here today, and we've got some interesting mods thrown on. We've got quite a few, about half a dozen different mods, and I just felt like mixing up a little bit, showing off some of these different mods, and it looks quite good. I like the different shields, for instance. There's one for like authentic shields and stuff like that. I'll leave all the links to the mods if you want to check them out in the description, if you want to then try and recreate something similar yourself. But yes, as I mentioned, we are in the Siege of Reading, and well, the Saxons, led by Ethelred and by Alfred the Great, are trying to retake this city for Christianity and for the Saxons. It is held by the Norse and by well, who is this? East Anglia as well. So yeah, the Danelaw sort of area of the Viking lands. So yeah, in history, this was actually a more of a battle than a siege. There was actually a battle in 871 AD between the Saxons of Wessex and the Vikings of two different Viking warlords. I can't remember who they were, and they probably have names I can't pronounce. But yeah, it's quite interesting to do a sort of a historical battle for this period. Very little known, obviously, about the battles, or very little recorded, or that has been recorded has now yet been destroyed. It's kind of sad in that way, but yeah, it's a really cool, interesting part. As another capital gets taken out, that's interesting. Two of these already gone for the Norse. They want to keep the rest of these alive. They want to use them to take out the opposing catapults or just infantry or whatever. But yeah, it's not looking good for the Vikings here. Balance of power is not in favour of them at all. They have about 1,000 less men. And well, and they're defending, so they're going to probably have weaker tier troops. I may be wrong, but I mean, that is usually the case with defenders. You can see Danelaw's mail swords, they're pretty good. Anglian champions, not quite sure they're in shield wall when they're an axe unit. We've got armored archers. We've got I mean, yeah, a lot of Anglian champions, sword here. Danelaw mailed swords seems to be a very common theme in the East Anglia army. Then over here we've got Freemen. That's never really seen them with not the Norse. I've seen mailed Herseer swords, sword Herseer, mailed archers, Yoms Vikings. They'll be nasty. These guys are going to be the real issue when it comes to this siege. If the Saxons can take these guys out, it's GG for the Vikings. These guys are absolutely nasty, the Yoms Vikings. But look at the size of that one there. Look at this. This man here is a giant. He actually is like head and toe over quite a few of these other people around him. What an absolute machine. So hopefully, yes, we will get to see them in action, and they will hopefully chop down lots of men. Who knows? But if you guys are enjoying seeing Thrones of Britannia at the moment on the channel, then and would like to see more, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. As always, do appreciate it. So yeah, as you can see here, we've got some mailed spearmen, nothing amazing, that are going to be going through at some point. We've got the general back here, royal bodyguard. We've got mailed Danes. I think most of the army for both Saxon armies, sorry, is made of mailed Danes. They've got both got some spears. I think because they're worried about cavalry charges, which I don't think the Vikings have even thought about bringing any cavalry. Actually, no, we've got some Viking scouts. Okay, they are right to worry that there might be some. Oh, and there is some over here. We've got some scout horsemen. I am very wrong. So clear both the defense store, bring some cavalry, probably to take out artillery and archers. It's kind of like the only purpose that cavalry really has in this game. But yeah, they were right to bring some spears in, and they already got them on the flanks ready to protect this flank against anything. If they can get their artillery like just behind one of these units, they'll be fine. They will be fine indeed. But yeah, no, I mean, we'll just speed up while we wait. You can see fireballs of justice coming in. What are they firing at? I think they're firing at these units here in the front lines. Oh, yeah, these Freemen. It's not a unit I'd be firing on, but these poor guys just getting burnt alive. Poor men. Oh, it's forming a nice shield wall now. Ready for the Saxons to land, which is just about to happen. With 37 minutes left in this is going to be a pretty long one. I don't know whether that's constant fighting. That's a pretty long Thrones of Britannia siege. So I hope you guys have got your snacks and your drinks and are ready for this siege battle. You can see look at all the spear walls and like shield walls being made. I don't know why they got a unit here. It's kind of a bit irrelevant. I have this one here and then another one behind. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. Trying to see who's just going to land first. It looks like it's going to be this army here. One of these is Ethelred and one of these is Alfred. Who knows which is which? Who knows? But yes, I love these emblems. Look amazing. Like the dragon, the cross. I mean, the cross is very non-Viking, really, I guess. They do look good. More versatility in them than, say, like the actual like vanilla shields. But here we go. So the first landing has begun, and it looks like it's gonna be some mailed Danes off the wall first. And they're gonna be facing some Herseer swords. So a pretty solid unit, a tier 3 against. I'm pretty sure the mailed Danes are a tier 3 or at least a tier 2. I can't actually remember. But here we go. Combat in. I think mailed Danes are tier 2. I could be wrong. So these Herseer might have a bit of joy to start with. But the Saxons can afford to lose many men because they have about 1,000 more. Well, they can't afford to lose like many, but they can afford to lose some because, well, they have more men, like I said already. See more fighting going on along this wall here. If anything, it's now actually harder to tell who's who with these different shields. Like everyone else, like before, you have very distinct like shields for who's who. Now, like everyone's got kind of like different multicolored shields. They've got a hard time. I mean, attackers are usually on the right of the picture, and then the defenders are on the left. I mean, you can see here these freemen, which got their spears. They're so poorly armored. Like in comparison to the mailed Danes, they're gonna have a rough time. Oh, poor guy. He just got, oh no, impaled on that sword. Impaled. Run through. A better terminology. I guess you get impaled. It's more like on a spike. Oh, jeez, yeah. These poor freemen are getting absolutely bloodied up. Yeah, they're losing decisively. No surprise there. I mean, what these archers here though, select feared archers, getting focused down by the mailed archers. I mean, it's kind of a bit vice versa. Both sides are wrecking each other with these archers. I mean, don't know who's. I think the mailed archers are winning that fight, to be honest. You can see here that the Norse are engaged on just about every front now already against Saxons. More mailed Thanes here facing sword Herseer. Oh no, mailed Thanes are tier 3. I do apologise. They never seem to be tier 3. They never seem to do very well for me. Maybe this is because I'm facing other very good tier 3 stuff. But we've got more attacking over here now going on. These are more freemen, surely. These guys can't hold. These guys can get chopped down, you imagine. But I mean, yeah, they're going to get chopped down. I thought they were fighting like a really low tier unit, but then I realized it's just the banner carrier. They like make the banner carrier, just give them like a shield and go, right, that's it. You get no armor, you get nothing else. Now defend the banner. If you lose, then, or if you fail, then that's your fault. And the banner carriers were just like, what? Right, so yeah, here's a definite gap. So they need to get this field axeman unit. They need to get it round. They need to engage. They need to get another unit round these mailed Thanes. Get them round behind this unit here. The Nixes around this sword Herseer, and then they're in real trouble. I think East Angle has realised he's going to send another sword Herseer to like get into this gap here, because that is a gap in the line that they can't really afford to allow to stay open. If the Saxons can basically lure a lot of these troops into combat here, then they could flank around on the wall as well. These mailed Thanes doing okay. Sword Herseer and shield wall though, they're doing just fine as well. Look at this guy. He's broken shield wall, but he doesn't care. He's going to take the whole world on. See if he can get a kill. East Angle's quite an interesting faction because they do have like a mix of Christian and pagan forces. Like you can see this guy here that's currently fighting. He has a cross on him. Because at this point, I think East Angle has, well, it used to be Viking Lord, and then he converted to Christianity. I can't remember after which battle, what battle it was called. It's quite a famous one. It's the first battle that, like, Alfred wins, and he's able to reclaim Wessex, or, like, unify, well, that's most of the south of England. I don't know which battle it's called. Someone will tell me in the comments, I'm sure. I hope so, anyway. Etheringham, that's it, Etheringham. I'm pretty sure, not yeah, something like Etheringham or something like that. It's like, that's the battle. It began with an E, I know that much. See over here, again, more fighting going on. They've broken shield wall over here. It's just an absolute mess of, like, people. The defenders are on the left. You can tell they're slightly in light blue. I like that they at least, like, had the courtesy of, like, for us, of putting themselves in light blue armor. And that's these Engle's colours. I guess well, the Wessex, to be fair, have a lot of red, actually, in their units as well. A lot of red shields, red jerkins. Jeez, look at this. This is this is brutal. It's a huge battle line as well. Like, this goes on forever. Well, not quite forever, but I mean, this is a pretty big battle line for thrones, to be fair. Usually thrones units break a lot quicker than this, so you just don't see blobs like this because you get punished for like having huge blobs of this. You can see Fjord Axemen in here. These guys aren't going to do that great. They're like the most poorly armed units I think that the Saxons have brought today. I mean, yeah, look at this guy here in his light blue jerkin, like facing off against the guy in red. He's like got so much more armor in comparison. Literally, the guy, like the Saxons, literally just got an axe and a shield, and he's got a funny hat. He's got a gnome hat. Maybe he is a gnome. Maybe Alfred has raised some gnomes to join and fight for his army. Oh, look at that poor guy, ripping a piece of him. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely like very good for the East Anglia army. You can see here, losing decisively, losing decisively. They're getting focused down on these units. They need to like be more aware of this and just not fire. I mean, also the artillery I think is firing into this blob as well. Oh no, it's not actually. It's firing at the Royal Hussars. This is the general? Oh no, this is just from Royal Hussars. Okay, they're already coming up. That's a bit risky, bringing them up already. Balance power still not really changed. You can see it's now the bird decides to burn down the city to get the morale damage down. You can see that the mailed spears are going to get flanked by sword hearse here. This is going to be pretty painful for the spears. They're probably going to lose a lot of men here. But they had made a little bit of a breakthrough, and there was a gap in the line, and then the sword hearse here have come across and basically closed that gap right back up again. So well done by them. I love the kite shields that the Saxons bring. They're just something different. Everyone else brings like round shields. I'm glad to see that someone's, well, the Saxons, to be fair, generally just all bring kite shields. But I mean, you don't see anyone else plays like any other Saxons. Bar Wessex. Mercia just is like one of the most underplayed factions, I think, in this game. Gets no love, does Mercia. Just glorious. Glorious as ever. Every time I play this game, I can't wait for like the next series of The Last Kingdom to just like appear. Love that series so much. I think the enemies just captured the gates. I'm probably going to go check that out just in a moment. I'm just enjoying just watching these mailed spears actually just like push forward with their spears. They like do like one aggressive push and then they get pushed back. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Like, look at this guy here. He keeps pushing forward and it's like, nope, you go back, sir. You're getting far too aggressive. Get back in your lane. But yeah, I think the enemy has taken, this gate probably. It's no surprise they've taken this gate. I don't know why they haven't decided to land like some troops here. Now that they hold the gate, they could just rush through here. Have they got anything to do just that? Yeah, they do actually. Yeah, the Wessex player here needs to send these Royal Hussars, rush them through this gate here, which they have now captured. Which I think he's doing. I think he's sending them in that direction. Also send the general, send the other Royal Hussars as well. Like, they didn't need to send nothing else up onto these walls. Like, these walls are already a death zone, really. Like, look at this. Look at that. They are not getting off the top of this wall. There's so many Vikings to break through. Or like they're not getting off the wall that way anyway. Put it like that. They need to basically. Oh my god, that's nasty. This poor mailed swords unit just getting absolutely annihilated. But yeah, they need to go through the gate here, and they are just about to do that, and then they can get in. Over on this side, well, it looks like East Angle's still holding the line pretty damn well. He's running low on reserves. He's running low on reserves. I mean, East Angle could also do the same thing to Wessex. He could just go onto the wall. Like, send this unit onto the wall, go around and surround. Oh, and you can see the cav is doing a lot of damage. It's killing off, like, Viking scouts. Oh, not Viking scouts, dirt. That's the Norse. But it's killed off archers. And I think that's probably the catapult crew. So they've done well there. So, I mean, yeah, this is the Wessex players having a pretty rough time. But yeah, if they just send their infantry around this wall here, they can flank anything. I mean, they have got reserves, yes, but it's worth a try, I think. It's worth a try. So, apologies, we are back. Unfortunately, we did have a crash. I don't know why exactly. I think it may just be because there's all these mods on for Thrones, and I just don't think the game's quite liking it. But we are back anyway. And you can see that East Angle's still holding just as well as it has been for the last like 10 minutes or whatever. And you can see the Viking cavalry has basically destroyed all the archers. There's only one unit of archers left. And yeah, this is, I was about to say that we've not really seen much routing going on, but I guess this is technically like the first lot of routing. Like you can see Viking scouts breaking, archers breaking. I wouldn't say we've seen any mainline infantry really break for either side really. Obviously I think maybe like the Freemen have gone for the Norse, but I wouldn't say like anything like elite or anything special has gone. Actually, I don't even think these Freemen are broken yet. Certainly not that one. The one over here might have. But yeah, I mean, actually no, they haven't either. So yeah, we've not really seen any main infantry really break, and they're destroying towers at the moment. The attackers with their artillery, which is kind of an interesting move. Interesting to see who will break first, whether it'll be the attackers or whether it'll be the defenders. The defenders have done a really good job with supporting their infantry with archers, so there's always the chance that it'll be the attackers that'll go first. If the obviously if the attackers can start to use their archers productively, then they can obviously break them first. We've got units in reserve over here. Like the defenders are looking pretty strong here, to be fair. They're looking pretty strong. It's kind of the battle of the... Oh, poor guy. He actually did get impaled. Oh dear. Yeah, it's this is definitely like the battle of the kite shields versus the circular shields. Oh, we've got not Yoms Vikings, we've got Huskarls in here now. What's breaking here? Royal Huskarls? Oh no, that's not Royal Huskarls breaking. Oh, this is the archers breaking, okay. These Vikings, though, they're holding back the Huskarls. Brave men. Only a brave man would hold back a man with this giant shield and axe. Look at that, the city's in completely, well, it's not completely on fire, but it's starting to like get burned up. It's at 2% now, but that could obviously go up quite quickly. This line is still holding. Like, look at this. These sword hearse, they barely lost any men. They need to send in some like actual elite men to like break this down. What have they got in here? Mailed spears, fjord axemen. Yeah, you need to get like an axe unit in here. Get some Huskarls in here. They'll break this line down quickly enough. And then after that, oh, I mean, they've got plenty of stuff. They've still got Daniel spears available. They've still got generals if they need them. I mean, apart from that, they're not looking too amazing. I mean, the cavalry's still around as well. What have they got over here? What have they, oh, it's some archers, okay. Yeah, they just need to get all the rest of their troops inside the walls. Then it just kind of makes the cavalry a bit redundant. I mean, they can actually come back through this gate, can the cavalry? So, there's still obviously the threat there. Units wavering here now. The Freemen finally looking like they're going to go. That's good to see. If you're rooting for the attackers, you're rooting for the Saxons. You want to see Christianity brought back to Britain. Oh, this guy here is going to be executed. Oh, no. Poor, poor man. The Freeman's still holding, though. Still taking names. They want to stay free. They want to get enslaved. There you go. I think someone's breaking. Oh, no, it's the general. I didn't realize the general's been in that long. The general has been in there, and he's actually down at half strength, and they're now falling back in this area here. I think they're also fully falling back. I think they've realized that they've been overwhelmed here at the gate, and they're now trying to fall back stuff. Yeah, they are. Look at that. All of a sudden, the Norse are just... their defense has crumbled. I mean, it didn't look as sturdy, I would agree, as the East Anglia one, but it still looked okay. And look at this. The Saxons have just got, like, all sorts of stuff in, and they're into the archers now. This is a real concern. You can see archers again here focusing down, firing at the Freemen. Again, they could get these Freemen in behind and they could be aggressive, but they need to get stuff back now. They need to be defensive where possible. And yeah, they're fully falling back. Mailed Hersid. The catapult here, is that still firing? I don't know. They're gonna. They might be about to sacrifice. Oh, they're gonna try and sacrifice the sword unit here. They're gonna form up here. Try to keep the catapult alive. That's a smart idea. They're gonna form shield wall. I would if I was you. These Saxons look pretty tired and pretty bloodied up now. Who's going to make the first move? I mean, surely Saxons have got to come for the Vikings. They've got an artillery piece here. They'll just fire that. Oh, please, please fire this. Yes, look at this. Fiery ball of justice. Kind of missed. Got this poor unfortunate man on his own. Oh, no. Poor guy. What are they firing at? They're firing at the reserves over here now. They're firing at Huskarls. That's not a bad idea. I mean, they're actually burning a tree, which is not such a good idea. We're all about trees. All about the environment. That's a good hit, though. Yeah, getting about 5 or 6 there. Does more damage to the morale. Another one, yeah. I think he's manually firing, but I could be wrong. Yeah, well, he's going to have to be. It's only a one-shot thing. That's not a bad hit. Again, getting quite a few kills there. I mean, if you just fire this blob, I mean, all these men here are probably dead anyway. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That is a good hit. That's at least 10 or 20 men that just died there in that shot. But definitely 10. Maybe 10 or 12. Not 10 or 20. Yeah, that one's not so good. Kind of just hit the same spot. And there you go. And then the men are broken. Where are they breaking? I presume... Oh, it's just these guys here. Yeah, they're just under fire from their own catapult and also... being chopped to pieces. I mean, the Norse need to hold there. They need to hold that spot with the Joms Vikings. Or East Angle needs to start sending stuff across because he must realize that his defense is undone now. Like, this is a great defense he's got going on here, but there's so many streets that they can come down. They need to make like a line here and sort of protect the flank. Or like a loose line of units that can then basically just hold. They don't even need to form shield wall. And the Norse need to get their stuff back. Why have they got stuff out here, the Norse? They got more... Oh, the Viking scouts are out here. They're just chopping down catapult crew, which they're probably going to lose, actually, because it's a depleted unit. At least these scout horsemen for East Angle are back. They can probably be useful and maybe get some flanks. Possibly, who knows? Finally, this sword hearse is broken shield wall, and it's now in combat. It's actually doing stuff. Oh, poor guy. He just zoomed in on someone just getting killed. That's the total war way. That is the total war way. I expect no less than to see men getting brutally murdered on the battlefield. Look at this Huskarl, he's just like doing his bit. Oh, he's grabbing the shield of the opponent. That's awesome. Kind of failed in his move, but got to give him respect for trying. Oh, he's going to try again. Cheeky guy, just keeps grabbing the shield. Yeah, it's just the animation of things. It's kind of cool though. That's their animation. Shame we can't just rip the shield down and then actually just put a chunk into him. Keeps doing it. It's this one move. Look at him. I can just grab your shield, and then the guy's just like, I've learned your move, man. Just stop, okay? No, I will continue until it succeeds. Now he dies. Now the Huskarl died. That's what you get for having one move. And now here you go. They're trying to flank around on the wall now. You can see this unit of male Danes tried it, and then there is some Danelaw male swords that are now instantly thrown in to stop it. I think this unit was actually held in reserve just for that concern, really. Just concerned that they were going to flank around on the wall. And that's a smart thing to do as a defender and an attacker, to try and do it. You've got to question whether the defender can do it, and then the defenders answered with sending in a unit to stop them from doing this nasty flank. And they're going to hold this little area for a bit longer. There's hope if they can kill this Wessex army's general. I mean, he's pretty strong, 104 men left. Actually, oh no, wait a minute, is that the... Oh yeah, no, that is the general for the North. I thought that was like, there's two generals here. I was like, what? It's like, no, we've already seen all the generals. But no, you can see the North have actually... Yeah, you can see that the Wessex has just gone round on the wall. And these sword hearse have been called into play. And they're already still firing their catapult, still trying to hit stuff at range. So you just try and take out generals like this Royal Companion here. I mean, they're at risk of burning their own settlement though right now. Catapults still firing fireballs just as... I think they might win my East Angle. And they're saying they like their own watchtower. That's a brave play. And they've got archers here firing these select feared archers. They're a silver chevron, jeez. Firing into the backs of these warlords' companions. I mean, they're definitely going to win. But the infantry's starting to arrive. And here comes a cavalry charge. That's not a bad cavalry charge. I mean, they're not great in thrones anyway, generally, because obviously they're just like, the units are barely armored up. Cavalry's just a kind of a reconnaissance and a harassing unit in thrones. But yeah, these sword hearse here winning here against mail spears, no surprise. And yeah, oh wow, yeah, look at this. They broken, like, so much broken here, royal skulls and stuff. And they've actually broken fully over here. Wow. East Anglia is going to win his side of the fight, I believe. And then he's going to have to face off against this Wessex army, I think. I think he's doing okay. If he can hold this line, if these cav can hold on for a little longer. And also send in these armored archers, possibly. And maybe a general. He's just got to send some stuff in just to hold stuff back. I mean, also, they just need to be careful because Wessex can just go straight for the cap point. I don't know if that's part of the game or if they actually are just going for total annihilation. But look at that chain route. Wow, that's like a good 5 or 6 units breaking there. I mean, they're absolutely knackered with these units. Absolutely knackered. They've been fighting in this one spot for ages, constantly under like fire from archers and catapults. No surprise that they've finally broken and given in for the day. Oh, poor guy. Such a cool move, just seeing like the arm chopped off and then just stabbed in the chest, like this, the spear arm. Just like, well, I guess I die now. Just like when you realise that happens. And here we go, got the General Warlord's companion in. He's fairly fresh still, lost about only 30 men. And the cavalry's still holding on. I mean, they might need that cavalry. They don't want to pull that back. This isn't good. You can see a full unit of Royal Hussars coming up now. These guys are going to cause havoc. Yeah, good to see the archers for East Anglia firing into these guys. Just need to focus these guys on. Look at them. You would not mess with these guys. Spears to help them out as well. We've got some more mailed things. There's some good units left. But I mean, East Anglia, I'd say, still got some tricks up his sleeve. He's still got some nasty stuff to use himself. And the artillery, here we go, is going to fire. I think they're moving just at the right time as well. Yeah, look at that. That would have hit the males of skulls. This one might actually. Yeah, that one did. That was a good hit, actually. That's a really good hit. I got a lot of kills. A general's died. Oh, it's in the Norse. Okay, well, the Norse are nearly out, so that's kind of acceptable. The men are wavering. Well, that's no surprise. They have just lost their general. These poor archers are now holding on against Hussars. Somehow they're I've seen like some of them block with their arms. Surely they'd lose. Oh god, that guy just lost his head. But yeah, surely you'd lose your arm if you tried to block a swing from an axe with your arm. But apparently not. Apparently these archers are just absolute champions and they can manage it. You see over here, mailed spears getting engaged. If they can kill this general off quickly, they could rout this army, get these reserves from up here to come and join the fight. Because I mean, they're doing quite a good job in winning this. And they could do with all these 4 units here. Just even however big or small they are, they need them just to flank around. Like right now, if they just what's this? Yeah, these mailed archers, I mean, they're actually doing a good job firing to the backs. But if they can get more infantry, just flank around all this, and they could just kill all of that infantry. Same on this side. I don't know why they haven't transferred some stuff across. I don't know. It's very like finely poised, put it like that. I actually can't see who's going to win this one. I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. If this general dies soon, I'm going to say East Anglia. But if he survives, if he holds on, I think it's a Saxon win. See, archers now starting to appear for Wessex. That's a bad sign. I mean, that means that they're going to be able to influence the battle themselves. That they had that like a little advantage to the East Anglia having the archers nearby, able to like shoot down the reinforcements. But now that the archers for Wessex are here, they can also do the same. Enemy capture the gates. I presume this is this gate. Yeah, they just captured. Yep, destroying towers, doing work. Royal bodyguard in here doing their bit. Let's watch this duel go on. No one's really winning. Oh dear, there you go. Oh, nice kill. What a kill. It's getting pretty damn close. It is getting close, and you can see the Saxon troops are now coming to support. You can tell that they're clearly is just going for a team deathmatch. That's very honourable, not going for the cap point and just ending the game like this, because obviously East Anglia could never get there in time. So yeah, they're just going to try and go for who can wipe it out each other first, which is a good idea. I mean, actually, I don't know. It's gonna be quite close. I mean, balance power is very, very close. There's 200 men in favor of the defenders, but how many of them are archers? I don't know. I mean, they have actually got archers left themselves as well, the Saxons. So I mean, that makes it still a fair point for how many of their men are actually like foot troops actually going to fight. Like melee troops is what I was trying to get at. You can see that they're possibly putting too much stuff around this area. They can surround the general quite easily. And they need to. What's this? One male Thane. This absolute champ. He's going to come on and fight it out. Come on, let's see you. Poor guy. He's seen some stuff. He has seen some stuff. But he's going to charge in anyway. He's going to flank on round these East Angle troops. He's going to get a kill or he's going to get... Oh, he got instantly killed. No. No. Rip for him. He did so much. All he wanted to do was get back to his farm, see his wife and his one child called Clive. And you see these archers are actually, I'd say these archers are probably winning that fight if they were gonna. I mean, surely these select feared archers aren't have much ammo left. Looks like they're going for a big flank here, are the Huskarls and Maelspears. I don't think they could afford to do this too long because they wanted to take out as much of this stuff as possible before like all these masses arrive. I mean, actually, a lot of these guys are actually archers. I'm looking at. Yeah, a lot of these guys are archers. I mean, they do have Anglican champions and Danelaw mail swords here. They could definitely do with sending them up. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, both sides have got a lot of archers left, I'd say. So it's hard to say. And he's now gone back in favor of the attackers. Though, for how long? Because I can see a general wavering here. Royal Companions, he's wavering. If he breaks, then I think this is GG. Love the swords. Like, the swords are just so... They're very much like the barbarian swords in in barbarians, like the German swords in barbarians. There you go. I just mixed up my words, as usual. It happens at least once a video. But yeah, they're like long, thin. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense because both of these factions, or like both these peoples, are very Germanic. Just watch this duel that's going on here. It's kind of fun. It's literally coming down to this. So it's coming down to individual duels. Who's gonna win? These guys are so bloodied up. I'm going to root for the guy with the... Yeah, I was going to say I was going to root for the guy with the black and yellow shield. And there you go. He's gone and killed him. He got an arrow in the head as well, so that wasn't going to help him. That poor Viking. Oh, dear. Yeah, that guy's just died as well. Oh, no. I think that's... Yeah, I think the general has actually just died for the Saxons here. I mean, they do have another one here, so they are okay. I think, like, you can probably give some sort of aura of support. It's more important if the East Anglo general dies. He's at 43 men. He's just taking these guys to town. He is winning this combat. Or he's yeah, he still is. Wow, and there you go. The Huskarls are now in combat. I think these guys are fighting Danelaw. These are fighting the archers and the Danelaw's mailed swords. These Huskarls probably like the last main threat I think that the Saxons have available to them. They're a pretty healthy unit. The general's fallen. Oh dear, there we go. And not Mercia, East Angle's general has just died. That is huge. Well, it could go either way. I mean, there's apparently still 9 minutes left in this battle, so obviously East Angle's not going to break anytime soon. But I mean, he could break any, like, well, he should be breaking at any moment, I would have thought, really. Or some of his units will, surely. These guys are just nuts going on. They don't. I mean, there must be, like, with these mods, one of them must be adding like a morale boost or something like that, because these guys just... Thrones battles do not go on this long. This is a really, really good battle. Look at this. Oh, this guy. Oh, he's actually going to get the kill. This archer killed a male Thane. What a nutty man. Imagine actually being like an archer with just a little dagger and you're just like taking on a guy and like... with the sword, shield, the lot. Like, he's gonna... this guy's gonna get chopped his head off. Oh, dear. Yeah, you just don't stand a chance. Do not stand a chance. Yeah, I can see a lot of people getting their heads chopped off down there. So I hope you guys are enjoying watching that and not eating and getting disgusted. I mean, if you're getting disgusted by a bit of strawberry jelly and a few men dying, I'd be a bit worried. strawberry jelly, strawberry jam, whatever you prefer. The same thing if you're in America. Why you guys call jam jelly? I'll have no idea. So wrong. And there you go. I mean, this is like, that is it. There's everything now involved for Usengle. I mean, actually, apart from these guys, they need to send these armored archers in. Go around the flank and just flank this this sword unit, which is actually, yeah, wow, they're actually losing to, yeah, actually there are archers in there. They are losing to archers, is what I was about to say. And then I was like, wait a minute, they're actually ending down here? Oh, God, look at this. There's one that's like one poor, what even is he? He must be like an Anglian champion. Oh, he's dead. No! I was about to say he's going to take on all these select fjord, and is he going to be able to do it? But no, he's not. I presume he's an Anglian champion or something like that. Oh, no. Or he might be in a mailed sword, actually. But either way, he failed to take on all of these select fjord archers. There's only 7 of them. He could have done it. Oh. These Huskarls are taking names still. Who's breaking now? Who is breaking now? I mean, everyone seems to just be breaking at this point. Oh, someone over here apparently is breaking. That's interesting. Thank you, game, for showing me that in-depth and interesting things going on. I mean, they're actually surrounding this spearman unit here, but it's winning in combat. What is this? What is this? How are you winning? Tell me your secrets. How do you do it? You're being surrounded by units that are probably better or even maybe equal with you. And none of you are fresh. You're all beaten up. Tired. Wishing you were at home. Oh, this guy's gonna... Oh, there's another guy about to get impaled. He kind of missed it, but... It's such a good animation when they get impaled. Oh, and the Huskarls are hit. How many of these guys even are there? There's 13. They're getting focused down by archers. Good that he kept some ammo for these Huskarls. Definitely worth it. I mean, it's 13 Huskarls. They're not going to do anything, surely. Surely they're not going to have the audacity to change the shape of this game. They could actually chase... Oh, I thought they were going to chase on the archers. I think they are, actually. No, they're getting trapped on the units here. They're going to get focused down. Oh, yeah, look at that. Focused down by archers. And that's a good play there by East Angle. He's going to just about eke this one out, I think. Oh, look at this. Oh, he just died. I was about to say he's about to do the same move that every Huskarl did. A cheeky grab of the shield. And there you go. Finally, the Warlord's champion is going to break. Just broken now after just, he lost his general ages ago. He's just broken now. That's pretty impressive by the bodyguard. I mean, we're about to see a general break here or die here as well. What's this? Royal bodyguard, 11 men left. They might do it. I feel like that select fjord is not helping. It's shooting into the back of its own general. Where is the general? It's kind of hard to tell who's the general in Thrones. I don't even think they have like a unique card for it, or like unique unit, like they do in say like Rome 2 or Attila. I'm gonna presume it's this guy. Don't know why. Probably because he's got a cool mustache. I mean, they've just broken a spear unit. This is this Royal bodyguard, so they've done a good job there. Oh no, they haven't. They haven't broken. The bodyguard broke. I do apologize, and there you go. So that's surely going to be it. They'll surely just try and kill the general now he's breaking, and then this is just going to be a chain rout. You'd have thought. I mean, they're over here. Mailtane's still fighting in this corner. They've not been able to release many of these troops, unless they've released them and because they realised they already did enough to deal with like the small amount of Saxons left here. Who knows? Anglian champions though, they're doing all right. Don't disrespect them. And there we go. I think they've just broken there. Yep, Mailtane's gone. And then, well, that's just basically about everything gone. It's just these mail spears here that has just left. And there you go. Battle has turned in their favour. And well, there you go. A Pyrrhic victory has occurred. And we'll just end the replay and have a look at the end results. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. It certainly was a really good one. I enjoyed it thoroughly. A long one, which is kind of different for Thrones. You don't often see that. But yeah, this was sent in by Paranoid, so thank you for him for sending this one in. Very much appreciated. It was a very, very close run thing. So, I mean, the Saxons were certainly unlucky to lose that one in the end. But the Vikings do hold on to Reading. And Alfred and Ethelred will have to come again. Well, actually, probably both from the grave because they're both dead. So they can't really come back again. But yeah, anyway, we'll have a look at the end results. So I'll have a look at Gandalf's army first, who was playing as the Norse defenders. And his general got 115 kills, his Hearthguard here. His spears, his freemen getting 81 kills, which is kind of surprising because they're not the greatest of units, but they did pretty well. His sword Hearse here getting 83 kills, 87, 92 for his mailed horse Hearse swordsman, 106, 115 actually, even better. And we've got the Yoms Vikings here getting 144. Would I kind of expect them to do better? I mean, I've seen these guys get like into the 300s, and like there's certainly units that they could have carved up today, but it wasn't to be. And then the archers here getting 106 kills, his cavalry getting 179 kills. So they did all pretty well. So well done to him. And then we've got Combat Wombat, who was playing as East Angle, 262 kills with his warlords companions. Jesus, we'll get there eventually. So really well done there. 109 kills with Danelaw Spears, 106 kills, even better. And then we've got 160 with the Sword Hearse, 333 with the Sword Hearse. Jeez, some insane kills. Then we've got a Danelaw mailed swordsman here, 249, 209 kills with his Anglian champions, 163 with the other. Did very well. His archers doing even better than anything else, like any other archers, like Gandalf brought, like 252, 224, 209. Wow. His cavalry 145, and they did very, very well. Well done to both the defenders. They did very well in that battle. And then we've got Krem Com Sal, who was playing as one of the Wessex armies, 262 kills with his royal bodyguard. And then 119, sorry, with his mailed spears. Then he's got, I think he brought one too many spears. I think could have brought just two, would have done the job. I think spears just aren't that great on the attack. Like I say in just about every Total War video, just don't bring spears on the attack, or not too many anyway. I think two is like a good number. Mailed Danes anyway, getting 150 kills. That's pretty solid. And 155 for another down here. Then there's Fjord Axeman getting 30 kills, 34 kills. These guys just aren't great. But it's good to see that you brought them. Like the Fjord would turn up, obviously, in history. And then you've got Royal Huskarls here, 136, and his archers getting only 48 kills. Then we have Paranoid, who's playing as the other Wessex army. His general only getting 74 kills before getting killed. His spear is getting 238 kills, which is not too shabby at all. 245 here. Even actually brought even more spears. Jeez. I mean, they did very well, actually, surprisingly. But I think just like more axes or more swords, you could break through a lot quicker. 130 kills is mailed Danes, 168, sorry, 178, another one there. They did very well, like these mailed Danes, to be fair. Then his Huskarls getting 218, which is pretty damn good. Nothing yet to beat that Sword Hearse, though, of Combat Wombats. And then we've got Fjord Archers taking 216 kills and then 100 kills. So they did okay as well. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this battle and would like to see more Thrones of Britannia, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and leave a comment to show support. And until next time, Legionnaires, bye for now.